Hey, how you doing? This is Martin, owner and trainer Fuller Fitness, and the goal for this video is just to remind you, depending on how many times you've heard it throughout your lifetime, depending on your current age, is to stay in your lane. And I think many people say stuff like that with the possibility of being disrespectful or trying to hurt your feelings in some way, shape, or form. But for me, is to not hurt your feelings, but it's just better for all of us for you to do that. And what I mean by that is just the fact that just because you know of certain people that achieved certain things at this point um, with their fitness journey, their life, or whatever it is, if it's there's a possibility they're doing more than you, doing better than you, learned more than you. So again, that shouldn't offend anybody, depending on what you didn't do. And if you didn't do certain things, then that's on you. So again, it's just a matter of there's some of us that, like for me, I'm 38 years old. So at 38 years old, I there's a strong possibility that I should be stronger than you, depending on what I am currently able to do compared to what you are able to do, seeing that I have a certain amount of years and experience and fun that I've had doing my strength workouts to hopefully be stronger than you, depending on your age, your level of experience, and your dedication towards being as strong as you possibly can at whatever your current age is. Whether somebody's doing more workouts per week, perhaps even per day, more workouts per week, eating healthier than you. And that's probably not because you haven't heard or didn't know, you just aren't doing it. So again, staying where you could be, possibly should be, in terms of, if there are certain things you're not doing and haven't done, and you are actually capable of doing it, try doing it. And then if you need help, get help, which all of us need help at some point. So try to do things as best as you can. And then if you need help, go ahead and get it, especially if you are on, if you have liked or following anything that I have. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, following me on Instagram, liked my page on Facebook, whatever it is that you did up to this point and want help, or even more so to need help, to where now, depending on if what you have in order to, or if you're seeing this, however you're seeing it, and you didn't subscribe to my YouTube yet, you didn't follow my Instagram yet, you didn't like my Fuller Fitness page on Facebook yet, but for some reason you're seeing this, still, hopefully seeing this, being inspired by it at least a little bit, or a certain amount of curiosity, and just again, just instead of trying to, I mean, if it works for you, go for it, but not always trying to do something just because it seemed to work for someone else, depending on what that thing was, is, or whatever the case may be. So stay in your lane, whatever that lane is, and have fun in that lane. There's a strong possibility it's better for you to be in that lane. As weird as many people have thought I was and am, including me, to think of me as being weird for wanting to do a lot of stuff by myself, doing a lot of stuff by myself, not being around others as much, if at all, dependent, almost regardless of the situation. And that's just because I've learned certain things about myself that I believe it is better for me to be by myself most of the time. And learning enough about me, especially about myself, especially at 38 years old, to where I'm comfortable with being in my own lane, regardless of how uncomfortable other people are with me being in the lane that I'm in, and having the fun that I am having being in the lane that I'm in. So hopefully, again, regardless of who is seeing this, when you see it, that the message is for everyone, because I believe that's true for everyone. For everyone to stay in their own lane and hopefully enjoy being over there. Um, it is better than you think. It's not popular, but it is likely better for you to be in your own lane, um, staying out of trouble and finding out how good you are at certain things. And you might be better at certain things than you thought, and you might not realize that as much as if you're with other people and have other people as a crutch for you. um, and then even if you're living with other people and working in a certain place or whatever the case may be, hopefully still trying to do certain things to get to where you want to go. And again, that's for anyone, regardless of what you look like, where you're from, whatever the case may be. Some of us are better at certain things than others. Thankfully, at this point in my life, I don't beat myself up. I'm still a little upset that I'm not better at certain things than I will, as much as I would like to be, if at all. But at the same time, I'm aware of certain things that I am good at, um, especially when it comes to being able to do certain things for and by myself. But then if I'm blessed to do stuff with and or for others, um, to help them along whatever their journey, not just as the owner and trainer of Fuller Fitness, but as a man and as a person. So again, depending on what you are trying to accomplish, what you want, depending on what that is, and even more so what you need, depending on what that is as far as health and fitness, and what I can help you with, depending on where you are on your journey and how dedicated you are towards to achieving what you think you want to achieve and may need to achieve as far as health and fitness is concerned, then go ahead and send me a direct message so I can get back to you as soon as I can, with high hopes is actually something fitness related and something that I can possibly help you with, compared to some of the messages I've gotten over the last few weeks from certain people asking me about stuff that has nothing to do with me being the owner trainer of Fuller Fitness or fitness at all. So again, stay in your lane, wherever that is. Enjoy being there, and just learn more about yourself, especially if you're younger. But even if you're, uh, in your late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, whatever the case may be, hopefully learning more about yourself and hopefully appreciating more about yourself. This is Martin, owner and trainer Fuller Fitness. Take care.